It's early, and the sky is already bright. I wake up before my alarm. That doesn't happen often. I lie in bed for a minute. Then I remember. Today, I have no plans. No work, nothing. I get up and open the window. The air is warm. The sky is blue, with no clouds. And then I have an idea. I'm going to the beach. I say it out loud, just to myself. I'm going to the beach today. It feels good to say. I don't have much to bring. A towel, some water, my hat, a little food. I put everything in a small bag. I look for my sunscreen. I find it in the back of a drawer. Good. I put on my slippers and I leave. On the way, I stop at a small shop. I buy a bottle of water and a sandwich. The man at the shop smiles. Nice day, he says. Yes, I say. A very nice day. Then I walk to the bus stop. The bus comes. It's not full. I sit by the window. An old woman sits down near me. She has a basket with some bread in it. She smiles at me, and I smile back. We don't talk. We don't need to. The bus goes slowly through the town. Little by little, the buildings get smaller. Then I see it. Far away, between two houses, a thin blue line. The sea. I feel like a child again. The bus stops near the beach. I get off. I can smell the salt in the air. I can hear the water. I walk down a small path. The sand starts under my feet. It's warm and soft. And then I see the whole beach. It's not very busy. A few people, a family with a small child, an old man with a dog, someone swimming, far away. I find a good spot, not too close to the water. I put my towel on the sand. I sit down. I push my feet into the sand. It's warm on top and cooler under. I dig my toes down and feel it. It's a small thing, but I like it. For a while, I do nothing. I just look at the sea. The waves come in, slow and easy. In, then out. In, then out. I watch them for a long time. I'm not thinking about anything, and that feels wonderful. Near me, the small child is building something in the sand. A castle, maybe. He works very hard. He carries water in a small red cup, again and again. Then a wave comes and takes half of his castle. I feel bad for him, but the child is not sad. He laughs, and he starts again. Children know something we forget, I think. After some time, I get up. I want to feel the water. I walk to the edge of the sea. A small wave comes and touches my feet. It's cold, colder than I think. I jump back a little. I laugh at myself. There's no one watching, but I laugh anyway. I go in again, slowly this time, up to my knees. The water is cold, but my body gets used to it. I decide to go for a swim. I leave my hat and my bag on the towel, and I walk in. When the water is up to my chest, I push off, and I swim. The sea holds me. I float on my back and look at the sky. Not one cloud, just blue. I stay in the water for a long time. My fingers go soft and white. At last, I come out. I walk back to my towel, cold and happy. I dry my face and sit down in the sun. And then I see a problem. A seagull, a big one. It's standing next to my bag, and it's looking at my sandwich. Hey, I say, That's mine. The seagull looks at me. It's not afraid at all. I move closer. The seagull takes one step back. Then, very fast, it opens its wings, and it's gone. My sandwich is safe. But now there are 3 more seagulls, watching me from the sand. So I eat my sandwich right now, before it's too late. It's a simple sandwich. Bread, cheese, a little tomato. But here, by the sea, it tastes like the best food in the world. The sun is high now, and it's hot. A man walks along the beach with a small box. Ice cream, he calls. Cold ice cream. I can't say no. I buy one. It's cold and sweet, and it melts very fast. I eat it quickly, and my hands get sticky. I wash them in the sea. After the ice cream, I go for a short walk along the water. The wet sand is hard and cool under my feet. Small waves run over my toes, and then they pull back again. Far out on the sea, there is a boat. It is small, and it moves very slowly. I watch it for a while. I wonder where it is going, and who is on it. A dog runs past me, a big brown one, wet from the sea. It stops in front of me. Then it shakes its body, and water flies everywhere, onto my legs. Sorry, a man calls, from far away. It's okay, I call back, and I laugh. The dog looks up at me, happy, with its tongue out. Then it runs off, back to the man. I walk back to my towel. Then I put on more sunscreen. I put my hat over my face, and I lie back on the towel. I can hear everything. The waves, the wind, the family laughing somewhere. A radio, far away, playing an old song. Little by little, the sounds get soft. I close my eyes. I don't sleep, exactly, but I go somewhere quiet. When I open my eyes again, the light is different, softer, lower. Time has passed, but I don't know how much. I sit up and look around. The family is gone. The old man and his dog are gone. The beach is almost empty now. I look at the sea. The water is closer than before. The tide is coming in. My towel is still dry, but not for long. I move my things back, up the sand, away from the water. Then I sit down again. I'm not ready to go home. Not yet. I watch the sky change color. First white, then a soft yellow, then a little pink near the sea. A cool wind comes. I put on my shirt. Next to me, in the sand, I find a small shell, white and pink, very small. I hold it in my hand. Then, I put it in my pocket, something to take home. I write my name in the wet sand with my finger. Then I wait. A wave comes and takes it away. I smile. It's fine. It's only sand. The beach is quiet now. Just me, the waves, and the wind. I know I should go. The last bus is soon. But I sit for one more minute. Then one more. In the end, I stand up. I shake the sand from my towel, and I put everything back in my bag. There's sand everywhere. In my bag, in my shoes, between my toes. I'll find sand at home for days. I don't mind. I take one last look at the sea. Then I walk back up the small path, slow and tired and warm. At the bus stop, I sit down and wait. My skin feels warm from the sun. My hair still smells like salt. In my pocket, there's a small shell. The bus comes. I get on. and I sit by the window. The sea gets smaller behind me, a thin blue line again. Then it's gone. I close my eyes, and I can still hear the waves. Tomorrow, I have things to do, but not today. Today, the sky is already bright,